Okay, so ito na talaga, no? So, let's discuss first, no? Review muna ng transcendental functions. So, ano nga ba ang transcendental functions? Let's define it first. Transcendental functions are functions that are not algebraic. Okay? So, or more specifically, transcendental functions are functions that cannot be expressed in terms of sum, difference, product, or quotient of algebraic functions. Okay? So, there are three types of transcendental functions. Okay, so the first one is a exponential function. Number two is yung logarithmic. And number three is yung trigonometric. Actually, under number 3, no, under trigonometric functions, ito yung mga sine, cosine, secant, cosecant, tan, and cotangent functions. Meron pa yan ng inverse, no? Inverse nung sine, inverse ng cosine, inverse trigonometric functions. And also, we have the hyperbolic functions, no? So, ano yung hyperbolic function? It's yung mga sinh, no? Cos, tang, tsaka yung sorry. Sec, cot. Okay, so yan po yung mga hyperbolic functions and also yung mga inverses niya. Okay? So, medyo madami, no? Sa under trigonometric functions. Actually, yun nga, sine, cos, tan, cosecant, sec, and cot, no? Ito yung trigonometric functions. Sige, lagyan natin number 4. Ito naman yung ating hyperbolic. Yung H po dyan, yun yung meaning niyan, hyperbolic, no? And also yung mga inverses, no? So, kung ito yung trigonometric functions, yung inverse trigonometric functions ay yung inverse sine, inverse cos, inverse tan, inverse cosecant, inverse secant, and inverse cotangent functions. Okay? So, before yan, let's first discuss yung exponential function. Okay, so, dito, sa exponential, ang gusto natin malaman is the derivative of the function e raised to u. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung e? Ang e po, no? This e is called the, kung naalala natin, it is the Euler's number. Okay? So, ang value po ng E, that is, ano nga ba yun? 2.718 28 ata yun, no? Or approximately 2.72. Yan po yung Euler's number. Okay? So, this is actually a constant, no? Yung E. Constant yan. Hindi yan nagbabago. Madami pa yan kadugtong. It's also a irrational number. Katulad ng pi, no? Na tuloy-tuloy lang yung kanyang mga digits. So, ganun din po. No? Kung yung pi ay 3.141, ano nga ba? 3.1416 something mm, ito ay 2.71828 mm, no? So, 2.72 po. No? So, that is the Euler's number. Okay, so ang good news no, dito is kapag kinukuha natin yung derivative ng e raised to u wherein my u is a function of x, no? Sobrang dali lang po kunin yung derivative nito. Bakit? The derivative of e raised to x is just simply e raised to x dx. No? Inopya mo lang. Yun lang. No? Pag e raised to u naman, wherein, again, our u is a function of x, ganun din. That is e raised to u. Then, via chain rule, kunin natin yung derivative ng du with respect kay dx. Okay? So, pang ilang rule na natin to? 5 yung quotient, 6 yung sa radical, 7 yung may negative exponent. So, this is rule number 8. Okay? So, example, let's say, kinukuha natin what is the derivative of e raised to 3x squared plus 5x. Okay? So, again, simple lang. Kukopyahin nyo lang talaga to. E raised to 3x squared plus 5x. Then, via chain rule, we have to multiply with the derivative of the function. Ito, yung nasa exponent. With respect to dx. So, para siyang nasa form na e raised to u, wherein dito, yung u ko ay equal dito. Yan. Okay? So, du over dx. So, kukunin natin yung derivative ng exponent. So, e raised to 3x squared plus 5x times derivative ng exponent, which is 6x plus 5. And voila. Ito na po yung sagot. Okay? Dali, no? So, that is our rule number 8. So, rule number 9 tayo. Letter D yun. Rule number 9 is, if, for example, hindi e yung base ng ating exponential function, let's say, instead na e, ang meron tayo is, this is more general, no? Instead na e, we have a constant a raised to u, which is a function of x. Oops. No? Palagi, no? Your u is a function of x. Where u is a function of x. Okay, so kapag ganyan, ano po yung sagot? Okay, so the answer here is ganun lang din, no? A raised to u times, no? Ang difference lang nito doon sa rule number 8 is, since ito ay a, yun ay e, magmumultiply pa dito tayo ng natural logarithm ng a times, sa chain rule, the derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, so paano ko nasabi na mas general to? Kasi, well, this is applicable for all constants. Now, paano po kung yung a ko ay equal dun sa e, yung Euler's number? Then, itry natin gawin dito sa form na to, no? So, e raised to u, itry natin dito, no? Gamitin natin rule number 9. So, this is e raised to u, ln ng e times du over dx. Okay, so, kung titignan po natin, ano nga ba ang natural logarithm ng e, that's just equal to 1. Okay, therefore, meron tayong e raised to u times du with respect to dx, which is just your rule number 8. Okay? Kita po? So, ito po mas general, no, yung rule number 9. Yung rule number 8 ay, well, kasi widely used naman din talaga itong function na to. The Euler's number raised to a certain function. Excuse me. Okay, so gawa tayo ng example. Let's say dx ng, or a derivative of 6 raised to 3x squared plus 7x cubed plus 2. Yan. Okay? So, how do we get that? Again, we just get the original function. So, 6 raised to 3x squared plus 7x cubed plus 2. So, this is the first term, or the first factor, times the natural logarithm of the base, which is, sa example na to, ay 6. No? So, ln of 6 times, via chain rule, we have to get the derivative of the exponential function. So, 3x squared plus 7x cubed plus 2, the derivative of that is 6x plus 7 times 3, that is 21x, 3 minus 1, that is squared. And the derivative of a function, constant 2 is just 0. Okay? So, ito na po yung sagot. Okay? So, that is your rule number 9. Okay? So, ito, medyo mas mahirap. Rule number 10, what if naman, no? Instead, yung base natin ay just some constant, what if we have, let's reintroduce u and v, no? U is a function of x as well as v is a function of x. So, paano kapag yung base at yung exponent ay pareho function of x? So, ano yung itsura niya? dx ng, let's say, u raised to v. Okay? So, yung form po niya, or yung rule dyan is, the answer is, again, kukopayin lang natin to, u raised to v, but this time, we'll have to multiply by v over u times du over dx, or the derivative of u with respect to x, plus the natural logarithm of u times, yung kukunin naman natin by chain rule is the derivative of the exponential function dv over with respect to dx. Okay, so this is our rule number 10. Okay, so let's try, no? If, for example, our function is 3x squared, hindi ko alam kung bakit yan yung palagi pumapasok sa isip ko. Okay, dagdagan natin plus 7x, no? And our v is 9x cubed plus 4. Ito ay v. Okay? So, let's try to get the derivative of u raised to v, or the derivative of u raised to v, or the derivative of 3x squared plus 7x raised to 9x cubed plus 4. Okay, so kapag ganyan, paano yan? Medyo mahaba, ano? So, using this rule, so the answer should be, again, kopyahin muna natin yung u raised to v. So, 3x squared plus 7x raised to 9x cubed plus 4. Then, itong buong term na to, we have to multiply by v over u. So, ang v natin dito is 9x cubed plus 4. 9x cubed plus 4 all over 3x squared plus 7x times, anong nandun? It is the derivative of u with respect to x. Okay, so yung base. So what is the derivative of u? So du with respect to dx is, that is 6x plus 7, no? Kunin ko na rin muna yung dv with respect to dx, that is 9 times 3, that is 27 x raised to 2 plus 0. Okay? So, according dito, it's du times, with respect to dx, which is 6x plus 7. So, times 6x plus 7. Okay? Then, plus ln ng u, plus natural logarithm ng u, which is 3x squared plus 7x, times, multiply pa natin to sa dv with respect to dx, which is 27x squared. Okay? Phew! Okay? So, the answer for this is just, ito lang naman. No? Maikli lang. Kayang-kaya. Okay? Para may challenge naman yung calculus ninyo. Okay, so para hindi masyado humaba yung video na to, I'll stop first at exponential functions. Next natin is yung logarithm functions.